Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Stoneblock 4. This is episode 4, I believe. I believe in today's episode we're going to be trying to get some chickens set up. Off camera, I decided to make us a little room as a little starter for our chickens. So let's get right into it. So first off, we need to make us some roost. We'll probably make 20 to start with. So we're going to need about a stack of composters, which are nothing but slabs. Just like that. Okay, apparently we're only making 6 to start with. So we got our 6 composters. Alright, next thing we're going to need is a breeder, which really simple recipe there. It just requires a chicken, a roost, and the chicken stick. That used the chicken stick? Oh no. Whatever will we do? Okay, and they've laid an egg. I need a feather. Give me a feather. There we go. Now, is that so difficult? If I'm remembering right. Chicken stick is just like that. So we should just need the one breeder, which we'll set that there. Oh, that's an interesting and very painful to look at screen. Alright, so now we need to get a soul extractor, which takes bones, another chicken stick, furnaces, and glass bottle. So let's see if I have any bones stashed about. I should. Not seeing any in there. Nor am I in. Right there, there's some. Now the real question is, do I have any furnaces? I know I had made a lot at some point, but you know what? It doesn't matter. It's just easier just to go ahead and make a few. We'll probably try to make 2 soul extractors. So if that's the case, let's go ahead and breed these chickens up over here. And then we'll try to take one more out. For the feather, obviously. And you didn't give me one, so bit of a waste. Alright, you dropped 2, so all works out. Okay, we have the eggs. Yeah, so let's just go ahead and make a few of those. What else do I need? Glass bottles. Luckily, I think I have some glass cooked up over here. We're going to need 2 crafts worth. Probably should just go ahead and save that recipe. And we're missing the bones for the rest of it. Because I didn't. Okay, that's my own stupidity. But now we got 2 soul extractors. I am unsure how these work. I don't know if I'm pretty sure this kills the chicken. So I think what we'll do first, let's go capture some of these. Just 2 basic chickens. Yeah, you can run around, it's fine. Alright, I probably should have grabbed some seeds. I only have 13. Really? Okay, that does not work for you. So what we'll do instead is we'll see how this works. Very much so kills the chicken. And then we need to make a tier 1, which takes some iron dust, which is really simple to make. It's just, I also forgot to mention, I updated our storage over here to where I can store processed and unprocessed stuff over here. I think it was 5, right? 4, okay. Close enough. Couldn't care less about wasting one. Engineer's hammers over here. Alright, and I think that's all we need to make a tier 1 seed. Actually, 8 of them right there. So that's the first part of the quest done. Hitting the gem. Golden carrots. I mean, we can do that. Okay. So we're gonna have to go through and make a bunch of chickens. Yeah, so to the lava chicken's gonna be kinda handy because I believe we can breed him to get like the blazer bee and the obsidian. Why'd I say bee? I meant chicken, obviously. And blazer can be used for gas tier. Not very good. Amethyst shard, yeah, okay, so that's kind of pointless. I thought this was the one that gave us the netherrack chicken. Alright, so that's the red chick. Oh, that's just the red in the stone. Okay. Which is water and gray. That's going to be super easy. So what I'm going to do, let's just pick all these fellows up. At least the ones that we can. And I'm going to plant down can't do anything about the babies at the moment, but they'll grow up eventually. And we can just dupe these seeds like this. Alright, so that got us about a stack and a half. Or 3 stacks and a half. So I believe now, if we did this, yes, this does make more chickens. So this will let us get up to the tier 2 souls, because I needed 3 of these. But those can just grow, and we're going to sacrifice these chickens. Yeah, so what do we need to start out with to get the water chicken? So that's just 4 tier 1 chicken soul. Superbly easy. Let's throw 3 more in there. Let's also use our backpack, which is up here, and kind of clear out this mess that we got from, I think there was a bee that spawned in that I didn't notice. We'll currently just set these over here. We're probably going to move them, but we'll get back to them here in a moment. Alright, so, once again, for the water bee, We need 4 buckets of water, 4 chickens. That's just a simple crafting recipe. I have 3 buckets of water there. And if I just get out another, this thing's a piece of junk. Just grab it there. Yeah, so we just need to grab 4 chickens. And that will be our first water bee. But I guess we technically we need 2. That way, so we can make several. I really don't understand how this fluid drawer works. But we'll just make another one here. And to breed these, we would need a tier 2 seed, which, let's see here, how do we get to the tier 2 seed? Alright, so it's a chicken soul tier 2, which is 3 of these tier 1s, along with a block of clay. There we go. Let's go visit the world engine. Using up quite a bit of power. Did I not have enough power to do that? That's insane. Alright, we got the chicken soul tier 2 now. So let's head back. Now we want to make tier 2 seeds, which takes tier 1 seeds and some lapis. And so what we'll do, let's go ahead. I should have some leftover storage drawers. No, I don't. I take that back, because I used them all. Okay, that's modified planks. That's not going to work. Eight standard? Yeah, that should be fine. Take our chicken stick, eat this other one. That's fantastic. And then, so what we'll do, that little turd. Let's place down the chicken seed tier 1s right over there. let's see if we can find that hoe that I had earlier in this series. Yeah, that will work as well. Does this thing grow? Ah, it's got nature's blessing on it, that's why. Uh, yeah, okay. So I gotta crouch to actually be able to hoe the ground with this thing, which is kind of inconvenient. Um, you don't see this. Oh, that's not what was meant to happen. Why is this not working correctly? Ah, that's why. So let's make quite a few of these tier 2s. Quite a few there. So let's head up here. Let's breed up a few water chickens. And for the moment, what we'll do, we'll just place a chest here and drop off our basic chickens. I don't know, maybe 16 of them. I really don't know how these work in terms of production. So let's take this fella, put him right over here. Do you have to have seeds to produce? Yes, yes you do. Okay, so we're going to have to automate the farming of the seeds for this to be a viable thing, which is not hard just to grow a metric ton really quickly. Okay, so that makes a water egg. Alright, so we just craft that with a bucket, and we get a bucket of water. Okay, so that's completely useless. I need not more of you, I don't think. Nope, so we can throw them in there. Okay, so that is what it is. An iron chicken, which is a flint chicken and a bone chicken, which is a white chicken and a feather chicken, in which a feather chicken is a chicken and a white chicken. And we can get these eggs by, or we can get those by dyeing the eggs before we throw them. I don't suppose it really matters, because we can just throw. Oh, good God, that's so fast! Can that exceed the stack limit? It can't. Oh, that's. Oh, never mind. Okay, I'm stupid. Okay, so that almost leveled up the chicken too. Oh, okay, that gives him double the drops. Okay, okay, that's pretty nifty. They can get up to level 128? Okay, I don't hate it. I don't hate it. Okay, so we're gonna need some white dye. Creeper decided to blow up there, but that's fine. Let's see here. I do have some bone meal, don't I? Yes. Cool. I don't know, maybe 10? Got some white chicken eggs. Alright, right there's our white chicken. Nope, come back here. I like that they come fully grown. Alright, so what we need to do with you is put you with a normal chicken. And they're just tier 1, but we'll grab our tier 2 seeds for it, because why not? Ran too far there. Alright, so they'll produce. I wonder if he's going to make like iron ingots or how he's going to produce. Alright, so that made the feather chicken that we need. And then I think we put him with the white chicken. Let's put you away. That makes a bone chicken. Let's actually make a second one of those. No, that's the soul extractor. Let's not do that. I just want a second one for now. He's also a tier 2, so if we're feeling like it, we can just... I see, I goofed. That's fine. So we made another feather chicken, which is a-okay, because they're tier 2 as well, so we can just sacrifice them. Or one of them. And I'm getting hit by a quantum goat, who turned into flux dust. Okay. Let's throw the chickens in there, throw the white chicken in there, throw the feather chicken in there. Alright, what else do we need for the iron? So we got our the bone side of it done. So now we need flint, which is gravel and gray. I imagine gray is going to be the same way, we just need gray dye. Which, gray dye is an interesting one. Yeah, gray dye is definitely interesting, because, how do we get an ink sac? I mean, I imagine we could fish for it, but I don't really want to do that, because that sounds kind of miserable. I was kind of hoping I just had one laying around from like some bogus drop, but no such luck. Yep, no such luck this time. Okay, so, um, there's so many. I have a feeling like we're gonna need most of these for something at some point. So water and a black chicken, which we need a black egg for, which takes black dye. So we can either go for a wither rose, which is sold by the Echo of the Infernal, which we can't get. Yellow is easy. Um, It'd probably help if I spelled ink as well. I'm sure somebody's yelling at me for that. Um, yeah, I mean, I guess we're just gonna have to fish for it. So, I'm not looking forward to that. And it looks like that is our entryway in, essentially, to all of the good stuff. Need that flint chicken, which is gray and gravel. Okay, how do you get gravel? Gray and stone. Stone is water and gray. Yeah, so I have to get gray dye, which means I have to get black dye. So I guess it's time to set up a little fishing spot, which I needed to do for something else. No string. No string in there. I thought I had one piece up here. Anything in my backpack? Unfortunately not. Nothing over there as well. I will take the sticks though. Let's see if a spider spawned in over here yet. Can't even win that battle, bud. I wonder how you make a string chicken. Ink and oak. Yep, so can't do that either. Um, Anything? Doesn't look like it. Oh, we can make the hemp fibers. That's right. So we got our grade A basic fishing rod. I don't know if I can catch anything in here, but we're going to give it a go. But I'll be back once I find some ink sacs. And just like that, we actually caught up one right there, but I caught one just before that as well. I need to do something about this inventory. I am going to need the fish later on, so it is kind of handy that I had to do that. Alright, so let's see here. Where were we? Flint chicken, which is gray and gravel. Gravel is gray and stone, and then stone is water and gray, so we need gray. But for gray, We need gray dye. But I'm also wanting to make a black chicken. So I think we'll try to go for the black chicken first. Because the black chicken should drop black dye, which we could use to make, gray dye. I forgot to change it over to black dye. Hopefully we get it. If not, it's going to be big sad. And I'm going to have to go back to fishing again. Back to fishing I go. Alright, so we got 3 more eggs to try. And no luck. Back to fishing. Alright, let's try again with 2 more. Oh, right there is one. First throw. Okay, just felt like we needed to get rid of that one as well. So let's go up here. Where'd he go? Oh, right there. And let's give him some seeds, and let's get some black dye from him. Sure, seems good enough. And we really just needed this for gray dye. We'll just get 8 just... Why was 4 chickens came out of the same egg? Well, I've got enough gray ones. Alright, so we got our gray chicken. Oops. Didn't throw him on the ground by accident. Anyway. So we was trying to make the flint chicken, which is a gray chicken and a gravel chicken. Gravel chicken is stone chicken and gray chicken. Stone chicken is water and gray. Let's put the 2 bone chickens up. And then let's also reorganize the disaster that is my inventory. We could throw that in there. That can go in there as well. And we could throw that stuff in there as well. We'll have to sort that out at some point, but we'll get over it. So gray and water. And then we take the product of this and put it back with gray. Some severe inbreeding going on here, but that's fine. And then the gray and stone should make gravel. And then gravel and gray should make flint. Alright, so then that gives us our flint chicken, which we should just be able to take our flint chicken and a bone chicken. Throw a seed in for them. Let's actually throw a few in there, that way so we could sacrifice some of these iron chickens. That was so we can get up to tier 3. Caps lock must be on. So that takes clay glowstone as well for the tier 3 seed, which is glowstone and clay in an alloy smelter. Okay. Or we just throw gray or gravel into a fire? Okay. Alright, and then we need a yellow, but that needs a tier 3 or higher seed. So how do we get to the glowstone chicken? Alright, tier 2 or higher, yellow, and nether quartz. So we can't do that. What is nether quartz? Stone and iron? We can actually do that. Let's grab our stone chicken. Stone, iron. And then that'll give us our nether quartz chicken. And then what is it? So it's nether quartz and a yellow chicken. Yellow chicken should be easy enough to get. Because we should. Do we have some flowers laying about? I thought I did. I mean, I got a poppy, but I need the yellow flowers. Just a bunch of pink tulips. Is there any other way to get yellow dye? Sunflowers, sulfur dust. Do I have sulfur dust? I have gold dust. That doesn't work. Hmm. Let's see here. Let's make sure we don't have any dandelions around. It's not looking very promising for it. It'd be a big fat no. I wonder if we'll get actual, like, different results if we just use bone meal. We did get an orange tulip that time. What are you? Spark flower? You just make straight up gold glowstone. Dandelion. Cool. Can I bone meal you? Cool. Let's throw at least one of these up here into the chest. Not in the first two, which kind of expected. Not any of those. That's kind of shocking, honestly. Really. And that's why we kept one. Are we gonna get him? Maybe. Oh my gosh. That's ridiculous. I mean, we've thrown like over, I don't know. We've probably thrown over 30 of these yellow eggs. Finally got one. Get back here. So what do we need to... We need yellow and another quartz. And somehow that takes a tier 2 seed. I don't ask questions. That gives us a glowstone chicken, which is a tier 3, so I can't produce anything with them. But we do have a spark flower, which does give us a glowstone piece. Oh, then we have 12, so let's see here. Okay, it's really not that horrible. It's kind of expensive, but it's fine. So we need an alloy smelter, which is 3 furnaces, a piece of obsidian, 2 iron gears. So that's 10 iron, 14, and then we need to burn some gravel. Let's deposit these flowers off. And that piece of nether quartz. Then we can throw those yellow chicken eggs in there as well. Okay, so let's grab a thing of gravel. I should have an old flint and steel somewhere. Definitely not there. Huh, I wonder where it went. Let's save this. And let's look for a flint and steel. Oh, it's right there. Okay. So the way I read this, grains of infinity, just like that. Okay, so we need some 14 iron. Cool. So we'll grab our void chassis. We need to make 2 iron gears. We'll grab some cobblestone to make some furnaces. And then we need a piece of obsidian, which I do have right there. Alright, so we got our alloy smelter, which we will place right there. You need a capacitor. Uh, I'm not making energetic alloy, so we just need some gold nuggets and a piece of copper. So let's grab a copper ingot and 4 nuggets. Yep, that's all we need. Head over to our crafting table. And we got our basic capacitor. So now that can start receiving power. Okay, and so what do we need? Glowstone and clay together? I mean, I only have to do this recipe once, so I only need 1 glowstone and 1 clay. That's not clay. And just like that, we're starting up. And we got our 2 clay glowstone. So we need to combine that with a chicken soul tier 3, which we can sacrifice an iron chicken to do that. Rest in peace to this poor soul. Let's go ahead and make us a crafting table for up here. Okay. I don't like that. Alright, I forgot the diamonds. Shocker, I forgot something again. Alright, so that gives us tier 3 chicken seeds. Alright, so that makes tier 2 pretty much useless. I mean, I'm still going to keep them, obviously, but they're not particularly useful at this point, because you can use all higher tiers. Surely that'll be enough. Just grab a stack out. Alright, so then we need yellow and iron to make gold. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and grab a full stack, and I want to get this iron chicken going. I mean, that's pretty quick. And it seems like with more XP, or the higher tier, the more XP it takes for them to level up. They can level up 128 times, which is insane. Alright, so we need yellow and iron. Got our glowstone there that we could put you up. We need yellow and iron. Slowly going to make us up to a gold. We should actually probably